Look how much HP Beck has. So strong.
Very strong.
So strong. Such a strong
Merlin
man.
has a shitload too. What was that, 75?
Yeah.
Just everybody's just so strong.
My strong.
You're all so strong.
I feel so proud of you. I can't wait till they get all weird stuff. Engineer is my favorite class, I think, in this game.
Is engineer class?
You get to wield guns.
I don't see an engineer. That's not a thing.
Oh, it must be one of the special characters.
Oh.
I thought it was an actual class, but it must be the one character.
Yeah, there's only...
I just choked it up on the street.
There's 20 jobs in Technics.
That's a lot of jobs. And then it doesn't include all the special ones.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know, it's right.
In Advance, there are like around 40, I think.
That's really cool.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
The one trade-off...
But part of it is because only certain races can use...
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, oh, sorry. My fault.
No, it's just... I didn't mean it like that. I just meant that. The exact same thought. Boogie down.
Yeah, which makes it kind of tricky. And some of them are like, just sort of like... this race's version of that job, because there's like a white mage and a white monk or something.
Yeah, that's right. I remember. I do remember.
Because if you're like a Numu or a Banga or whatever, it changes what you...
Yeah. I don't at all remember how this works, but okay.
What you mean?
Oh, there you go.
Archery?
I can't really shoot over. I'm going to shoot right in the back. Sick.
Fucking owned.
We learned that lesson well. Okay. We're gonna fire to this bird.
Murder the bird.
Birder. Bird murder. Don't leave me behind.
Is it cool if, as we're recording, I get wasted?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I think that's classic.
It's
Good friend
Saturday
style.
night, like... I don't know.
If you didn't, I would be angry.
And the wine is delicious.
Well, then you should just keep sipping on it. Since I'm handling this driving business.
This was a full mug.
Look at my chocobo just get murdered by one fire tube because
Yikes!
I'm too cool.
Wow.
Do you see why I'm in the plains and not in the school right now? Because I'm too cool to be there at the school.
I'm too cool to attend my local education center.
I have a degree of social capital, which induces others to like me, and as a result, I do not feel a need for education.
Do these random fights get harder as the game goes on? In these same spots?
That I don't know.
I'm just curious. I don't...
No, it's a really good question.
Ooh!
That's that Iron Sword right now.
42 with a knockback. Was that a crit?
Yeah.
Is that...
Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just for the knockback that it did that.
It's sort of hard to tell what's a crit in this game.
True.
Also, look at you just so good at archery.
I just, I looked at it when I clicked on him to move the first time. I'm gonna wreck you.
Do it. Oh.
Look at me with these spells right now.
Here comes a Charlie as well.
Charles. Look at me throwing some... We haven't even cast the healing spell because we really haven't had need to at this point.
Have you played 12? It's like all I can think about.
Honestly, no. I got up until you leave like the first town, and then I did some of it, and I was just like, I don't know whether fuck this. This seems very complicated, and I became overwhelmed.
The Zodiac Age version is way more complicated than the original PS2 release.
Sick. Yeah, I think you will be playing 12 because I still can't wrap my head around
So
it.
when we get to that point, replaying it has made me realize there are a shitload of random NPCs that you talk to that don't have voice acting, like hundreds of them.
Well, we'll be reusing our same 15 or 20 voices.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
So look forward to that, people. Also, I think there may be so many that we'll have to like kind of.
It might be a point where we just scale back and
restrict how many people we even talk to, because it's like mostly just flavor. Like it's not useful information, but it's all people like. The Empire's here. I don't understand why they're here. They're such assholes. Oh, they made me miss my bus or whatever. And it's just like, I don't care.
It's like, okay, sure.
But yeah, getting a vibe on that game
Can I
now.
gamble on you?
Nice, good work. Kill that man.
It felt right.
Or that dog.
Kill that dog, man.
That dog man. Speaking of replaying old games, the other thing is that Humble Bundle, which
I am familiar with the
Okay.
concept of humble bundles.
They put out a bundle recently that was the Capcom bundle, and
Tell
in
me
it were a shitload of Resident Evil games, DMC Devil May Cry.
That's really cool.
A couple other games, but like every Resident Evil game that's ever been released on Steam was in that bundle, I think.
Wow.
And so for like $12 or something, I got all those, DMC Devil May Cry, a couple other things I don't remember. But I've been playing DMC Devil May Cry on my lunch at work,
Okay.
and that game is great.
Wait, is that the one that you showed me that one time?
Yeah, I think so.
'Cause you like that game a lot.
It's the one. It's like a reboot, you know, with young Dante and a different.
Oh yeah,
Virgil.
I've seen a bunch of that game. It's really cool.
And you get pulled into a limbo all the time,
Yeah.
and so like the levels themselves are like very.
They like move around and
Yeah,
stuff.
they change as you play. I mean,
Ooh, I got more money out of that actually.
on a script, so it's not like
No.
dynamic, but the combat's really fucking fun. It's the game where very early on you get grappling hooks where one of them pulls you to enemies and one of them pulls enemies to you.
Oh yeah.
And you use those both for traversal and for combat, and it's just a super fun wrinkle on the DMC formula.
Yes.
But yeah, that game is super great. I hope if anyone pays attention to Humble or is into Capcom games that you took advantage of that bundle, because it was an excellent deal for a bunch of really great games. It's making me looking forward to playing Resident Evil 5 again, because I really like that game as well. So.
Oh, I've never played 5.
Oh, 5 is that game. 5 is the co-op one.
Yes. Oh wait, I've seen it.
It's so much fun. That game I spent way too much time playing. I think I played it first on Xbox 360 to the point where I got all 1,000 gamers score or whatever out of that game.
Damn,
By playing
okay.
just co-op forever. Ooh, Raise. Yes. Give it to me.
Look at. Oh, I'm not to interrupt. I'm sorry. Just look at all
That's
the
right.
abilities that the priest has.
Yeah.
Cure 1 through 4. Raise and Raise 2.
And then
Re-raise.
Re-Raise is sick.
Regen. Protect 2. Shell
Oh
2.
my
Wall,
God.
Asuna, and Holy.
Holy crap. So it seems like we would be well served by keeping someone in a priest role for a good amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I haven't actually. Let's look at Oracle. Oh, they seem like they have kind of weird stuff. Oh, they do like statuses. Blind, spell absorb. Oh,
Osmos.
MP, life drain. Oh,
This
raise
makes
your
your faith
faith. Drop their faith. Weird. You make them undead? Yeah.
I
Sounds
believe
fun.
if I'm
Foxbird.
so there's one job that someone mentioned makes faith go up permanently. I wonder if that's that pray-faith ability that they're talking about.
Because that would be good, right?
To a point. If they go above 100 faith, they leave forever.
Oh,
Yeah.
they just become so divine that
They
say
move
heaven.
on to the life of the ascetic and leave the party forever.
It's fair.
Brave does not have that problem, if I remember correctly. It's just faith.
They have Confusion Song, Dispel Magic, Paralyze, Sleep, Petrify, Defense Up, Any Weather. Ooh.
Any
Recover
weather's
MP as you
probably
move.
any weather's probably going to be good on some map. I'm
This
sure.
doesn't look like the best thing, but also this maybe could be really awesome, and I just don't. I normally, because I'm always like, I'll just brute force my way through everything.
Well, the other thing about Oracle is that it unlocks Mediator.
I don't know what that class is,
Same.
but it sounds cool.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
This game has a lot of weird classes that are
That's
not in the
scheme.
later tactics games.
Yeah, it's also part of the reason I like it. I feel like they kind of took these classes and were like, this sounds weird, let's go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
And
Like,
they just did it.
I think part of it is that I don't understand the creative concept behind some of these jobs, so it's like sort of hard for me to understand what to
How so?
expect from them.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Like, what
you
is a
have to-
fucking calculator?
It actually, it's something really strange. Like a math wizard.
Math. That's
What happened? Why did you go to Zeklaus Desert? Explain to me. I forced Ramza to go with me. Is that true, Ramza? Delita forced you to go?
No, it was my decision. not to lead us.
Rams is lying. I was the one to.
No need to protect me. I decided to ignore an order.
His voice is killing like a part of my childhood where I've loved Ramza for a very long time. And I was struggling so hard doing this. That's fine, I just need to register my complaint. If everyone acted lawlessly, how could law exist? We Beowulfs must show the importance of observing the law as the knight's rule. Are you trying to ruin the Beowulf name?
I'm sorry, brother.
I'm sorry, brother.
Who's this?
That's enough, Dice Dog. I don't know. The Squid Man.
A well-dressed man.
He was a great help rescuing the Marquis. I know young soldiers are eager to succeed. So are we. Don't spoil him. There's a line between right and wrong. So...
Larg.
Oh, he's one of the princes. Remember?
Should I be Larg? Because you have a lot of voices.
You should be Larg.
I'm going to make Larg southern as fuck.
Alright.
So, you were the Dice Dog's younger brother.
The Dice Dog.
Relax. You look exactly like the late General Balbanis. A fine-looking young man.
Pretty sure that it was their dad who died earlier in the game.
I'm sure that youthful energy didn't come from just guarding the castle.
The mission is nearly done. I'll allow you to join. We'll attack some of the thieves' hideouts at once. You choose one of them.
Yes.
I don't remember which one Prince Larg is exactly. I'm going to have to look at our people bestiary. Or peopleary. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, Dice Dog. After all, Gustav wasn't much of a soldier. The plan couldn't be changed after the Marquis was kidnapped in Galliani.
Do you see what's happening here?
Yes.
They are in on
They're
the
in on the shenanigans. Besides, he did save the Marquis's life. They must accept our demands. Your brother's actions turned the tide for us.
I'm assuming, at least. Maybe I could be wrong. But is that what you just got from that?
That's the
they seemed aware of it,
indication. Yeah.
The king doesn't have much time to live. We must hurry.
Yes. I'm counting on you, my friend.
Because Larg is the one who's vying for the throne, right? So the Beowulfs are directly involved with Prince Larg.
I believe you when you say that.
And his...
I'm struggling to follow.
Designs on the throne. That's why I'm
yeah, no, I appreciate it. I need it, for sure. Ooh, new path.
Ooh.
Sorry, I got excited.
No, I'm into your excitement. I'm excited too. Oh, ooh,
look at all this shit.
Iron swords, sweet. Oh, longbow. Iron helmets. Look at this. Oh, and they do. Look at the HP.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Bronze armor. Okay, so obvious. Oh, good golly. Okay.
So it seems like in order to actually fully equip everyone, we're gonna have to farm some money.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little money farming. Sorry, y'all. Boast fit. How much does that set me back?
Well, there it is.
Okay, hold on. I'm go to my archer and get him a sick bow.
So what we need is an Ep11 visa.
Yeah, we really need some credit, honestly.
Something with airline miles.
I mean, ideally.
Or, you know what? Actually, ideally, just cash back.
Oh, wait.
Cash back that can pay the bill. That's the
I don't
best.
afford this?
You're short of gil.
Oh, here. Let's sell something stupid.
Do we have stupid things to sell? Oh, we have a shitload of long
ton of
swords.
shitty
Why do we got
broadswords.
7 long swords? Can I ask you this?
I'm not sure. We must have won one. Wait. We don't need this many, right?
No. We will never need more than 5, and that in itself is unlikely.
These daggers, probably. I'll sell at least one because we got the mithril knife. Now, give me this sweet bow for my man. Okay. And then our knight lady. She needs some things.
Yeah,
but I don't think we can afford everything for her. Okay, well, you know what? We'll do what we gotta do. So this is the Thieves Fort. So that is where we're headed
Yeah.
to fight some thieves. So let me say this. You know, some dirty, nasty thieves. Because theft is wrong.
Because property has all the rights.
Property has feelings, and
Yeah.
when you steal it, it feels bad.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Oh, you're going straight for it.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, this happened. I want JP and dollars.
I mean, yeah, it's not a bad thing.
Money.
Money.
I really want all of the money. I want to kill birds and take their money. I know you do too.
It's all I want to do.
I want to kill Boyds.
Ideally, I would kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
With one throw stone?
Yeah. 1 throw stone. You really like that one.
I was proud of that one. Oh, God.
Alright, what do you got?
They're my guys. Look at her. We're all beautiful, blonde.
I played the demo for... Is it Disgaea or Disgaea?
I always said Disgaea, but I don't
I've also always said that. So we're going to go with that for Disgaea 5 on the Switch.
I had no idea there were 5 Disgaeas.
I think there's more than that. There's 5 numbered entries.
Seriously?
Yeah, because I think the PSP or Vita ones are not numbered. They're different.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But holy cow, I had no idea.
But yeah, so I was playing the demo for that, and it really... It sort of spoiled me for this game a little bit in terms of how when you start a fight in that game, it's much easier to see everything and everyone and figure out where everyone is and what they do. Whereas in this game, it feels a little bit more, I don't know, obfuscated. Especially like when you first start the fight and like you can't even see the entire battlefield.
I know. I think there are definitely games that have come later that have, to some degree, improved on the mechanics of this. But again, from a historical perspective, I think this was one of the probably the best modern one at the time.
Well, I'm sure if I had played this in the year of its release on a PlayStation 1, my mind would have been utterly blown. I also probably would have been immensely frustrated and quit after 6 hours.
I don't know, because I totally didn't. I actually finished this before Final Fantasy VII and found 7 much harder.
Insane.
I got stuck on the Materia Keeper for months.
Really?
I have no idea
Did
why.
we even die on that fight? I don't even remember who the Materia Keeper was.
I actually had to keep the Materia Keeper alive because I wanted him to use Trine so I could learn it from my enemy's skill.
That's right, I remember that now. That's right.
Yeah. So
really what that means is that we are just now gods of video games.
I mean, obviously.
You know, years and years of practice have taught us how to be good at video games.
I mean, clearly that's the explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, because like I said, I really liked Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire
of the Reef.
God, I can't talk. Grim, help me, please.
I said it.
You did. I can't finish the word.
Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift.
Thank you, sir. Anyway, I found that game, like the combat and stuff in that game, so addicting. But I actually really, really love too in this game the just plot and the characters, like a lot. And I think that definitely makes. I don't actually find this game really obtrusive to deal with at all, as compared to modern, games. But
I mean, the UI is worse.
The UI is definitely worse, but I don't think it's like unplayable.
It's not unplayable. I wouldn't say that either. It's just there's so many amenities that the genre has made over time.
True.
It's a little hard to lean back into. Not impossible by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, we're making our way.
I think I fucked it up.
No, you got it.
Yeah. Look, Charge only did 4 extra damage.
Yeah, Charge seems bad. I mean, that's kind of the indication that people said.
Out of the ground, raise all greenery with flame.
Fire 2!
Oh, greenery.
Oh,
I like the fire like worms its way into their living souls.
Yeah. Oh, it didn't kill them. Oh, no, it did.
It kind of killed both of them.
Sick.
Quenos. Yeah,
Oh, no.
the other thing too is that Disgaea was what, a PlayStation 2 game?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I also get that like,
which I played a lot of.
You did?
Mm-hmm. The original Disco.
I found the difficulty curve on that game to be impenetrable after a certain point. Like once you start getting to the parts with like the space guy.
Once you start having to do item dungeons to grind, that
I remember like I couldn't just play the game, like even at a reasonable level, like with tactics, where it's like just keep going and like you'll probably get it. It was like no, it's like I clearly have hit a wall. Like I need to hit like 10 levels before I'll even have a chance of surviving the game.
Yeah.
And I found that really frustrating and difficult.
this guy is definitely more grindy, for sure.
That was really dumb.
I think the modern ones have a pretty sophisticated auto battle system, if I remember correctly.
I mean, that's cool. I'm just saying, like,
what actually impresses me most about Final Fantasy Tactics is that it does have an auto battle system. In like one of the first.
This game?
Yeah, this game has auto battle.
Where?
Back out of this menu.
Oh my god! I have never. It's been, I don't know, 20 years. I've never noticed that in my entire life. So that's cool.
But yeah, that's really impressive to me, because strategy RPGs, many of them, end up requiring grinding. I don't know that I've played one that doesn't, but I wouldn't want to make a blanket statement without actually knowing.
Here's Sure, real quick.
Nice.
But also, sorry, I'll let you keep talking.
But, I mean, because of that, even at this early stage in the genre's development, that they recognize that and put it in, I think is really something to commend this game for, From
a design perspective, I genuinely do think that Final Fantasy Tactics, with like, I know Dorder is kind of a slight spike, but I definitely agreed, I forget who said it, but the poster who said something, like, it reminds me of the Infinity Engine games, because I remember the feeling I always had with those is that even for the most difficult fight, like, I always felt like there was something I could do differently to go back, and there was a chance I could win. I never felt like the game was being really unfair with me, and I generally feel like the curve in this game is really, really well done. I think maybe it errs on the side of being too easy in the second half.
That would be the indication I would get just from what people have said, is that Dorder is one of the hardest fights in the game, and it's one of the ones you get in the first few hours.
It's definitely a difficulty spike. I think partially because it forces you to learn how to approach some of the battle situations.
Yeah, I would agree, but I do think it is a significant difficulty spike, to the point where it's not just me.
It's well known for people who have played the game.
It's well known, and like, I was reading, like, I Googled just, I was looking at just articles about Final Fantasy Tactics, and Kotaku had an article about, man, Final Fantasy Tactics sure did have a difficulty spike, huh? And it was just a chat log of a conversation between two of the journalists for their website, where one was playing Tactics for the first time, and the other was a Tactics sort of experienced player. And, like, they had gotten to Dorder without understanding a lot of fundamental things and a lot of fundamental recommendations about, like, gain JP up is really important, move is really important, here's how you unlock jobs and stuff, because the game doesn't really do a super great job of explaining it.
I think that's why, like, a lot of these things I never noticed. When I played it originally, I definitely never went through and got JP up for everybody or did anything like that. So just I don't know, it's just things like that. I definitely agree. I also don't think that it does that on the regular, like this guy does. It's not like you'll continually keep playing the game and hit like spikes where it's like, well, now I have to go grind.
Yeah.
And you don't even, I mean, I feel like Dorder probably encourages it, but I don't think it's strictly necessary with smart play.
I think also Tactics Advance hid its grinding very well by having you do hunts and stuff.
Yes, and that made it more, that's actually, and I actually think this whole series is really well designed for that reason, because it didn't make you feel like you were doing extraneous stuff in order so you could go do the fun stuff. Also in A2, the fucking item discovery creation mechanic was so fucking cool.
It was great.
It was awesome.
A2 is a fantastic fucking game. I can't wait to get to it, because I think, it takes all these core concepts, streamlines them, elaborates on them, and adds these systems that seem like, if you look at the whole game zoomed out at end game, it's very complex, but it introduces them to you slowly and in a way that feels super rewarding, where you want to engage with mechanics because they, feel good to actually, progress with. You know what I mean?
I do. The only thing that I don't like about those games is that the plot is not near. It's nowhere near the caliber of this game.
It does feel more padded.
Well, I mean, a lot of it is just it totally is. I mean, I really like it. from the storybook atmosphere. Like like the second one, you like fall asleep in a school and stuff.
It's sucked into the grimoire.
I really like it, but it does not have anywhere near the like high fantasy intrigue kind of, or like medieval
Game of Thrones
politics kind of thing. Yeah, it's really. It's one of the things I like most about this game.
You want to take a moment to do this while I refill my wine?
Yeah. Do you think I should get weapon break for more than one person, or should I get something else?
I feel like you focus one person on breaks, and then other people don't really need to do that shit as much. Like I don't know how often we're gonna need two people trying to break stuff.
I could get her equip armor, maybe.
That seems very solid.
Okay, I also can get thieves for now for my archer, but I'm not sure if I should.